Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to our 10th episode of WordCamp Asia Contributor Day webinar series. It's been 10 weeks since we started this promotional content. You've been seeing me today, and we have had many different faces coming along as guests to this episode. Just to remind everyone, WordCamp Asia 2023 is happening from 17th of February till the 19th of February, 3 days of extravaganza for all of you to enjoy, experience, and be part of the history, which will be held at Bangkok, Thailand. And our venue is none other than Iconium. The Contributor Day is going to be the inaugural event for WordCamp Asia. On the 17th of February, the 7th and 8th floor of Iconium will be occupied by contributors all across Asia who will take part in the biggest contributor day in Asia ever in the history. We're expecting 600 plus participants, plus there will be organizers, plus there will be team leads, plus there will be volunteers as well, and other people. So just to give a context and idea about the whole event, today our topic, even though it says meet the organizers, sadly but truly, I'm the only one that you are going to see today. And we are expecting to have the discussion on a lot of the things that will take place on Contributor Day itself. We're going to talk about the final batch of ticket, and we're going to talk about that very shortly. But firstly, we're going to talk about the schedule as well. So today's episode is about meeting the organizer, and this is part of, I should say, 5 or 6 series. How many weeks are we away from WordCamp Asia? I'd say 6 or 7 weeks. So for the next 6 weeks, you are going to watch many different organizers. And when I say the word organizer, it does not necessarily mean WordCamp Asia organizer. It means anyone who's involved with Contributor Day itself. So you may expect to see table leads. There will be team reps. There could make team reps. There could also be volunteers. There can be the Contributor Day team itself from WordCamp Asia, and of course WordCamp Asia organizers. So we want to just confirm that you can hear us properly. If you can hear us, do let us know in the comments. If you can, if you're able to join the stream, things like that, and we would love to answer your questions. So the first thing that I want to share with you today is we have the final batch of tickets. So the ticket link is displayed in the screen, and let me just also try and share this link in the chat as well. So this link is for getting the tickets for the Contributor Day itself. So mind you, when you go to the WordCamp Asia website, there are 2 tickets that you can purchase right now. So we have the ticket for the conference, and there's the Contributor Day ticket. So let's just go ahead and share the link with you. So the link that you are able to see right now, the link is shared in YouTube chat as well as Facebook comments. So the link is something like that. So you should click that link in order to secure your spot for the contributor day itself. And the contributor day tickets are different than the conference day ticket. Just a reminder, it's placed and it's mentioned in the contributor day registration tickets that first you need the conference ticket, you need a regular registration ticket, or you need a micro sponsor ticket. Once you have the ticket, we encourage you to go ahead and reserve a spot for you using the link. So that is there. Also, we want to hear from you, from which table leads do you want to see next. From week by week moving forward, we will try to bring the table leads who will be there on the contributor day itself. So right now we urge you to comment in our stream to let us know which table leads you are interested to see. So let us go ahead and watch a simple video. We will go ahead and go through the speaker announcements once more before I talk about the next thing. So please bear with me. So we have the round one speaker announcement. I'll come back shortly. Thank you. Right. So the speakers have already been announced. It's nothing new, but you can go ahead and check the full lineup. We have the schedules and announce all, stuff. Those are all there. So we're also going to talk about the next batch of speakers. So let's go ahead and see the round two speakers and write up. We have a few rounds of announcements to go. So let's just go ahead and check that. All right. So, how many ways can you participate in WordCamp Asia Contributor Day? So, the answer is two ways. Option one is in person. If you have a ticket for WordCamp Asia and you reserved a spot for the Contributor Day event, you are able to join us at 7th floor, Iconsium Main Hall. There will be volunteers to assist you in finding the exact table that you are looking for. But for that, the link that you are able to see on the screen, you must go ahead and reserve a spot for you. Upon check-in, I can confirm there's only 50 odd tickets are remaining to reserve your spots. And also the day starts at 9 a.m. sharp Bangkok time. In order to learn more about the whole proceedings for the contributor day, we do have a link for you, and the link goes here. So the link that you see in the screen, when you go to WordCamp Asia, you should be able to find the link that has all the information about Contributor Day. What is Contributor Day? As I have on my other screen, I can clearly see, and it's actually about the different types of participation. Let's go ahead and share my screen if that's okay, and so that we can talk about this in detail. So there we go. So as you can see, and if you are able to view my screen, I think that's better. In WordCamp Asia Contributor Day, we have the in-person participation. As I mentioned, you can be there by yourself, and it starts on 9 a.m. Bangkok time. It starts with registration and so on. For those who aren't able to travel to Bangkok this time round, you can simply join the contributor day using the make WordPress Contributor Day channel. So we have a dedicated channel for Contributor Day. This channel has been previously used for flagship WordCamps such as WordCamp Europe and WordCamp US. So you can go ahead and use that channel in order for your virtual participation. Now, let's talk about a little more about contributing to WordPress. I'm not going to give you a lecture or instruction on how to do so. We have been playing certain videos over the past few weeks on how to join WordPress, making WordPress Slack, and creating your WordPress.org profile. And it also talks about the main thing that I am going to put some light on is the schedule for Contributor Day. So we have registration starting at 9 a.m. And then at 9:45, we have opening and welcoming remarks from table leads who will be introducing their teams. So the table leads are currently being finalized. As we all know, November and December is the month when a lot of teams go through election and the table leads get decided. So we are still doing outreach and confirming table leads. If you are someone who are a team rep, a make team rep, and you want to you are traveling to WordCamp Asia 2023 and you want to lead your table, let us know. You can just simply comment on the video. You can reach us using the contact form and whatnot. So the day starts with registration and opening remarks. At 10:15, we start proceedings. So we have different tables dedicated to different make teams, and we begin with those. Once we reach 12:15 local time, Bangkok time, we will have a group photo, and 12:30 we have lunch being served. After lunch break is over, at sharp 2 p.m. local Bangkok time, you will resume contributing to WordPress, and around 4 p.m. local Bangkok time, closing remarks and wrap up. So that's the whole day's schedule for WordCamp Asia Contributor Day. And this goes on. Moving forward, what are the teams that you can join? So we have the accessibility team. Just a reminder that we have already spoken about these different teams. We've given shout out and we have done all of our due diligence. So we still have certain teams that you can join. We have accessibility team. I'm not going to speak in details about the teams. We have the community teams. We have core or core performance, and also we have the command line interface team. We also have the design team, the documentation team. We have the hosting team, the marketing team. We have the meta team, the mobile team. We have Openverse, patterns. We have patterns is actually a sub team, but still we will have a separate table. So all the different section that you have are different tables that you can join. Also, when you open the form, we'll just go ahead and see the form as well. So we have the photos, we have the plugins, we have polyglots, we have support, we have test, themes, tide, and training. Finally, we have the TV team. Now, I just want to take a moment and go ahead and talk about the Contributor Day ticket. So when you go to the ticket section at WordCamp Asia, there are conference day ticket. Again, if anyone's looking for a conference ticket, it is apologies, I think I lost you. But if there are tickets available, you can see on this particular page. Unfortunately, all tickets are sold out. Whenever a ticket gets refunded, it comes back to this page of WordCamp Asia. Let's just go ahead and check the conference day tickets. So once we right, it's here. So we have this ticket, which is free of cost. It doesn't cost any money because you are going to be contributing, and contributor days for everyone. You can get one admission. Again, this is just a reservation of the spot for you, and you can actually go ahead and get these tickets. Yeah, I think this isn't the page that I'm looking for, but then again, this is basically the tickets page. Let me try and go ahead and do something else. If we go to our tickets page, contributor day tickets, register. That should be another. We can simply click register, and it will take us to a Google form. And if I just go ahead and talk about the Google form shortly before I pull up the page, just allow me some time, hopefully. So here's the link that we're actually referring to. Um, let's just try this link once more. Yeah. So we're talking about the final combined batch. So as we were discussing, the ticket that gives you entry to contributor day. So we have certain information in order to get a spot for you. Must be there in person for 17 February. You don't need to pay anything extra, but you do need to have a valid WordCamp Asia standard or micro sponsor ticket. So we have the register now button, and as we click it, excuse me, for you. So we need an email address from you. We need first name, last name, and your WordPress.org profile. Again, if you don't have a profile, you can simply create one. And we have shown, you can go back to our social pages, and we have discussed about how to create how to create the WordPress.org profile for you. Now, the teams that I've mentioned, all the teams are listed here. We urge you to choose few teams that you want to be part of. And I can also talk about the e-certificate. Now, as a contributor, if you want memorabilia, a recognition, you can simply select yes, and the organizing team will issue e-certificates, which is not an actual physical certificate, rather a recognition that you attended WordCamp Asia Contributor Day. And we provide that e-certificate in an email, digitally, electronically to you, which is why we ask for the email at the start. So once you say yes and you participate in the contributor day, we will be issuing those e-certificate for you on the day, hopefully. Do let us know if you have any special needs such as allergy or meal preferences, and once you confirm, you can simply submit the form. As of now, the form can still be submitted, but the spots are running out and filling in very quickly. So if you have plans to attend WordCamp Asia Contributor Day 2023 at Bangkok, Thailand, I urge you to do so as soon as you can. Before I talk about the next things in my list, I'm going to go ahead and have another round of speakers announcement video played. So let's just watch that. I'll be back. No, the reason we keep showing the speakers, the faces, is that you may be able to have the same speaker sitting next to you contributing to WordPress, or the same speaker may be there as your table lead representing the make team. So this is very likely to happen. Before I talk about the next step, let's just go ahead and check the comments. So we have Subhashish Chatterjee. I think I just saw Subhashish. Subhashish, once again, a shout out to you. You're going to be speaking at WordCamp Asia. He says, good evening to you as well. And thank you for being a regular viewer to our webinars. Next, we have Da saying hi. Hi, Da. Thank you for tuning in. We have then Yasin Rahman saying nice t-shirt. Oh, I think you're referring to Yasin. Thank you for the shout out. This is from the Dhaka WordPress mega meetup that happened in November last year. So it's very interesting that you noticed that. Anyways, let's go move on. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, do let us know. Subhashish, look forward to meet you all. Absolutely. I cannot wait to look forward to meeting and contributing alongside before the actual sessions happen on 17 February. I would like to contribute to WordPress, collaborate together and learn more from you. Thank you so much. So few points that I want to give shout out to, or few things as a reminder for everyone. First up, is that if you want to learn more, that's the link you should follow. You go to Contributor Day, and it should give you a brief idea, a synopsis of what's going to happen on the day itself. So it has got all the information that you need. If you have certain questions, inquiry, you want to contact the organizers for WordCamp Asia, that's the link you should be checking out. That's the contact page, and you should be able to send us a message if needed. And finally, the link displayed in the screen for you to simply fill up the slot and get your slot booked for Contributor Day at WordCamp Asia. So more comments coming up. We are all excited. Definitely, Suvashis. I think we can echo the excitement. Privileged to be part of the first WordCamp Asia. So am I. Definitely. We're very privileged and lucky that 2020 happened. I'm not going to be talking about the pandemic, but 2020 stopped all the plans for WordCamp Asia to happen. The first ever flagship event representing Asia within Asia is going to be finally taking place on February 2020. So few videos, round 4 speaker announcement, and then I'll be back. So every time I see the speaker announcement videos, I think of one word, which is diversified. I believe this panel is well diversified and it represents Asia as well as beyond. So kudos and shout out to the speaker selection team, the marketing team for promotion, the AV team for the AV materials that we're using for the webinar, the design team for creating this design, amazing design, the attendee experience team for managing our participants, handling all the inquiries and making sure everything gets resolved on time, the website team for the wonderful website that we can see and visit for WordCamp Asia, and the sponsor team for making sure WordCamp Asia is obviously happening, getting sponsors, accommodating sponsor requests and whatnot, and also the local team. So the local team has been working on the venue, around the venue in Thailand for many months now. Even though I am at Dhaka, Bangladesh right now, I am promoting the WordCamp Asia Contributor Day from my home, but I believe the local team has been there working since June, July, even more, even earlier. So if you are able to learn more, do let us know in the comments if you have any questions and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and play the rest of the speaker announcement video and come back. If you have any comments, questions, please let us know. Thank you. All right, a few more speaker announcement videos to go, and then we're going to wrap it up. Please post comments, questions if you have any. Thank you. right. So all the 7 speaker announcement videos have now been given a shout out once more. I just want to confirm that from the next week onwards, we will have faces who will be leading the tables at WordCamp Asia Contributor Day. We will also be having some folks who are team reps for the Making WordPress, different teams who might be joining us virtually instead of being there in person. And we'll also try to have some of the organizers or volunteers at the stream. So if you have some comments or question, do let us know. I do see Da commenting. So very excited for this event. This is my first time to meet great people who help contributing and sharing knowledge on the platform that made my life. Da, thank you so much. That's a very heart warming comment. I believe I can say the same for many people that I've met. And WordPress open source is actually enlightening our lives by giving back to the community and improving the overall experience of technology. So thank you so much. If you are joining WordCamp Asia, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person now. Thank you so much for these amazing, kind words. On that note, I feel like we're almost up for the episode. Even though this is our 10th episode, I feel like we just started, and this is the first of the next few segments that we're going to talk about the organizers, people who will be directly involved. Until and unless other questions, we're going to simply wrap up. You to take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and hopefully we'll meet you on the day of the event. Until then, bye bye.